Hello everyone, this is Joseph K. Welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of the Abyss 100%. In the last part, we got another catalyst weapon, and we further explored Mount Zalejo. There's really nothing else to do with Mount Zalejo anymore. And after we got the the weapon for Natalia, well, it's... Oh, we also got an upgrade from Mieu, and I have no idea why I'm coughing. I literally was not coughing before I started recording. Albiore curse. But anyways, we need to continue doing some side quest stuff. And we got an upgrade from Mieu, which is going to be necessary for this next side quest we're doing. And my controller was being weird. Yeah, that's later. Later we have to do more stuff here. But right now, let's head to game. We want to head to Search Point 15. You should have already unlocked Search Point 15. But this is the most effective way to get to what we gotta do next. Okay, so you remember before when I went and got treasures in here before we Well, I went and got treasures in here before we did all this. This is really the other time you would come back here. Actually, we can get in here this way too, since we already did this. I was going to take it the easier way, but I don't know where it's at. But this will serve the purpose. And while we're here, let's put the flamberge on loop. Only because we're going to be running into a lot of ice enemies in this area. Jade's cooking the fried chicken. Now, first things first, let's get Mieu wigs on. We actually don't have to set fire to that. But I just felt like doing it. So, do you remember we had these, like, brazier things that look like that, and we had one with two? Well, now we can access that. I should have fought that enemy, but I'm actually just trying to speed through this. Oh, let's fight this thing. And now we can open up this. So position yourself so that you are able to light both these at the exact same time, and voila. You can now see what's on this side. Alright, you're gonna get a little seed here. Huh. If only we can light both of these, but this thing's in the way. Well, what you gotta do is reflect. Ah, not quite. Get used to that, because what we're going to be doing very soon is we're going to have to reflect a lot. I actually don't remember why the hell we're going over here. Oh, right. We do need to go over here first. Do you guys remember the room down below? We kind of just, like, walked in briefly and looked at it, but we didn't do anything. Well, what you want to make sure you do is get the pillar so that it's on this circle. And then we want to go enter the other way. Now, this puzzle can be a little challenging only because of, like, the depth and how everything is working. But overall, it's actually not that difficult. At least I don't find it difficult. It's just once you get yourself positioned, that's the problem. But the object, we want to light every single one of those brazier things on that floor. And we have to do it by ricocheting multiple times. But I'm going to go right ahead and set that up right now. We're going to do that because, guys, we're about to upgrade the Albiore. Spoiler alert. We are also going to show off those enemies that I ignored the last time I was out this way. So what you want to do here, you want to line these up so that they're all diagonal from each other. The object is we're going to want to go over there where that circle is, and we're going to want to ricochet and light every single one of these braziers over here. And, we can't exactly reflect off of that. We got to get over there before we can do that. Fear not. But the first thing you want to do is set this all up. And what you just got to do is make sure, however you set it up, the middle one is always on the circle. Like this one, you don't have to really worry about too much on that side because the object is it's gonna... Oops, I went too far. The object is it's gonna bounce off of that reflecting pillar that we just moved, and it's gonna come over there. And then... I wish it'd stop going one extra spot. There you go. And now we are set up. For now. Alright. Are you ready to see some new enemies? And we're actually going to put them in here real quick. Since my Albiore is out here, I'm going to take care of this now. I actually, in my testing stuff, went through and I did this separately. I actually did the stuff we're about to do, and then I fought the enemies over here. So, I believe we have 3 enemies on this side. And while we're over here, we might as well go ahead and examine this thing. Alright, here's our first new enemy.
So you want to fight?
2 new enemies. So we have the Eliphasis and the Pasustis, I think is what it is. I think it's Pasustis. And let's use it on the Pasustis first. We have a total of, I think, 10 or 8 new enemies we can get. Oh, 10. There's 10 new enemies we're going to get in this section. Well, the section I have it in my notes. The Pseustus doesn't have anything it drops, and you can't steal anything. The Eliphasis. The Eliphasis also doesn't drop anything, and you can't steal anything from it. And since these guys aren't particularly weak to the Flamberge, we're going to go ahead and put the Holy Judgment back on to do more damage. Ooh, that was kind of cool. I guess in this one you'd want to take out the Eliphasis first, since it's it hits harder. And what's interesting about this is we have two different tiers of enemies, even though we're in the same area by the map standards.
We're done here.
Like, I'll show you what I mean by we're in the same area by the map standards. It says we're in Roneal Mountains. We're going to go to another section of this area, and it's also going to be the Roneal Mountains, and that is going to be different enemies. It's really strange how it works. But in the guide, the official strategy guide, they call this Area 15. I'm sorry, Area 13. Field Area 13, and the other one is Field Area 15 or 16.
This looks like fun.
Oh, new enemy. I was going to cut this battle out, but I saw we have a new enemy. The Muscipula. I don't know what that is, but apparently it's an actual word because when I typed it out, my spell checker did not yell at me. The Muscipula can drop an apple gel or a saffron. You can't steal anything from it, though. Alright, let's take him out. See, I told you guys way back when that I would return to this. The thing that sucks about the Muscipulas is they're very, very low, so you have a high chance of missing them with your attacks.
Guardian field. Who's next? Light spear cannon. Guardian field. Sonic spear. Light spear.
Whoa, we got a 51 hit combo off of that thing. That is impressive. He just kept getting stunned and kept getting stunned. Now, to the best of my knowledge, that's all the new enemies we can get over here. But now that we got that, we need to figure out how to fix that other area so that we are able to and I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, we gotta figure out how we can fix the other area so that we are able to ricochet. I think this is the entrance we want to go in. Yeah, okay. Now we already did a lot of the stuff in here anyway, so let's see. I think we want to have no, we don't. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Now that we got those in position, we gotta push that pillar there, and then this is the hard part of the whole thing. This is the hard part. You gotta get yourself like all right, we did it. Our third try. You got to position yourself just so that you're able to ricochet all of these off. Which I'm surprised we got it on the third try, because the last time I did this, when I was taking my notes, I swear it took me like 20 tries to shoot that fire right. But that's it. See, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, I didn't even see that. All right. I didn't even want to fight that. Ooh, Jay just leveled up his cooking for the chicken. Now we are making fried tofu. Oh yeah, I'm going to forewarn you. Where we're going, you might want to drop the difficulty down to normal. I'm just saying. For those of you who know, you know. But now that we got that, let's just go ahead and move ourselves to this location. And now that we did all of that, we can now exit the door on the other side when we couldn't do that before. Basically, what you want to do is just push whatever one of these up so that you're able to get a path. And then wait to field. I'm going to put the difficulty back to normal. Because the enemies over here hurt. You know how you can know these enemies mean business? Hold up. I got to get my berries because I actually wandered around for like 45 minutes trying to find my way back into this area. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. What does this look like? Okay, so there's that. You know they mean business because they look like the enemies from Tales of Symphonia. And we have a new enemy. A Ligust. Thankfully, this enemy is one of the more weaker enemies in this area. Thankfully. But to put it in perspective, I actually was playing on hard over here, and they were still giving me a hard time. Now, I was still able to successfully beat all these enemies on unknown, but it got problematic when you did this because they all gang up on you doing like 1,000+ damage every hit, and you basically die if they all get you. The Lygus does not drop anything, and you can't steal anything from it. However, there is a really good enemy over here that drops some pretty decent stuff, if you can beat it. You know, I'm thinking I might want to use an item on tier. Not now. I'll use it after the battle's over, so I don't lose grade.
Just stay dead.
Hey, and Natalia learned stat boost. And auto aid. I think auto aid allows her to use a orange gel or an apple gel, depending on what the situation needs. Which kind of negates what you're trying to do. But I'm actually going to use a couple of these just to bring up their TP. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to get over there. I actually didn't even see that enemy. Alright, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put Natalia in here with Tyr. But there are still new enemies. Those battles I cut out because they're the Lygus. We've already seen them.
Shall we?
Okay, new enemy, Roneal. I was wondering if we were ever going to see a new enemy. But another enemy that doesn't drop anything and nothing you can steal.
Don't think like the enemy bonus.
I'll get him next time.
I'm actually going to wait for Natalia or Tyr to heal me.
That fosters life. Cure.
Almighty explosion.
There we go.
Illumination of life. Healing circle. Oh, regenerative power.
Interesting thing about these enemies, when they die, they don't disappear. They just fall on the ground.
Too easy.
And they're really not that hard. But they hit hard. Now,
You're dead.
ooh, this is the enemy I want. This is a good enemy over here. So, this is the Jabberwock. What is awesome about the Jabberwock is they are able to, you're able to get some chambers from them. They can drop a grass chamber or a sunlight chamber, or both even. But you're able to steal grass chambers, which if it might behoove you to, you know, fight these if you come to them. On top of that, they stagger very easily. I mean, I had like a 75, 80 hit combo on them on unknown difficulty. They're slow, so they don't move that fast, but they hit really hard. And you can also get a lot of damage by just spamming your.
Light spear cannon.
I actually want to try to get. I want to try to get a grass chamber for them.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Just so I can show it off.
Enemies in a cage of fire.
Get out of here.
And you can never have too many grass chambers.
Bring it on.
You find enemies with your blade.
Guardian field. You're mine. Now.
That was mainly so I could get a little bit more grade.
Oh, flames of hell, cremate my enemies.
That and I hit the wrong button.
Bring it back.
Infernal prison.
Yeah, watch out for that charge attack.
Get out of here.
Oh, regenerative power above. Healing force.
Oh, flames of hell, cremate mine enemies in a
Bring
cage
it
of
back.
fire. Infernal prison.
Get out of here. Bring it back. Get out of here.
Nocturnal light.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh, divine.
Get out of here.
Velocity's light. Cure.
Get out of here. Bring it back.
Well, we didn't get to steal it.
It's over.
And they didn't drop it. But yeah, I love the Jabberwocks. Hell, I would probably even be able to fight those things on hard, even at this stage. Because it's such a big enemy that it easily misses you. Alright. I need to get over there.
Prepare.
Another new enemy, the Rock Worm. This one, it moves. It has a weird way of moving, but it doesn't drop anything. You can't steal anything from it. So I would say be careful for this guy. This guy's gonna kill you before the Jabberwock will. There's still one more enemy over here that I didn't even know existed, because I didn't even have that enemy on my original playthrough.
No way.
Mighty explosion.
Oh,
But I would say fight these because they're gonna get us ready for something a little bit later.
Aurora becomes spring forth the fangs of the mighty dragon. Ground dasher.
Oh, divine. Light. Shatter. Inlay power.
Light spear cannon.
Stalagmite.
That's enough.
As you see, though, they go down really easily. And I'm not going to do any special attacks. I want to get Luke's TP back up a little bit.
Sonic spear.
Oh, divine. Cost his life. Cure.
Going overboard with your arms.
I don't need to hear that from you. Well, that's taken care of.
Yeah, this enemy is very... Not enemy. What we're trying to do is very difficult to get to. I suppose I should have told you to make sure you pack a substantial amount of holy bottles. I wish I could tell you the best way to get to this search point we're looking for, but I can't. That was just a Jabberwock. That wasn't a Jabberwock, that was a Lygus, but I will say... Oh, there we go, that's where we want to go. What I will say is, if ever you were trying to get like a 100 hit combo, the Jabberwock is probably your best bet. That one was fun. It was another rock worm, and I ended up not only defeating the rock worm with...
You're dead.
Hey, the last enemy we're looking for. Not only did I end up defeating the rock worm with my mystic art, but I also ended up doing exactly 9,999 damage after the combo was put into play with my mystic art. And we have the Grail Horde, the enemy that I didn't even know existed until I stumbled upon it over the weekend when I was taking notes for this. And now I will say that the Grail Horde has absolutely nothing you can steal from it, and it drops absolutely nothing. It's another bigger enemy. I guess it's kind of like the Jabberwock.
Healing circle.
Except it goes down much easier. I will say this, where I'm at in the game, I'm at like level 82, I think, as my average. I was able to take on pretty much every single enemy over here in Unknown. Only one I had difficulty with was the stupid Ligus, because they're doing 1,000 plus damage every hit, and you saw how they like to gang up on you and hit you multiple times. Yeah, that kills somebody. But we get the refined Flightstone, the reason we came over here. With the power of the refined Flightstone, the Albiore can create a force field that allows it to pierce barriers when flying at high speeds. This force field only appears when flying forward. The Albiore can also land in even more areas. Exactly. Now, there is nowhere we can't go with this. You just gotta make sure you have speed. With this refined Flightstone, we can go ahead and we can now fly through sandstorms, fly through snowstorms, like the blizzard we have going on here. Fly through snowstorms, fly through sandstorms, fly through blizzards, fly through thunderstorms. Can also go through whirlpools, and we can go through the fireworks that we saw earlier. So essentially, there really is nowhere we can't go in this map now. Now you may be asking yourself, Joseph, why are you not using any holy bottles? Well, because I want the gold. Except I really don't want to fight the Ligusts anymore. I'll fight anything but the stupid Ligust. There it is. Not bad. We got a lot of stuff accomplished there. Hey, you know what else we can do? We can get the final search point in the game. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find a search point 17. Because that's where we want to go. Oops, wrong way. Let's go this way. And then I'm going to show you where the final search point is. And that one works very interestingly. Because you can't access it normally. You need to have the refined flight. So you notice we now have this bar next to us. That is our flux bar, I guess. I was going to go ahead and go for all the search points, but this video, I think, yeah, I've been recording this episode for over 50 minutes, and it'll probably be longer, or but it'll definitely be much shorter by the time I'm done. But while we're here at search point 17, let's just grab this stuff. Now, search point 18. You see that island that I'm facing? Back up a little bit and let me show you how this works. Go in a straight line. This will cause you to start like having these weird wavy things around you. And you are now able to fly through any of the inclement weather that we couldn't fly through before. And the final search point is right here. Land. And let's go through it. And now that we got that search point, we should get a skin. Yep, around the world. Wow, with all our running around, we've ended up exploring the whole world. Perhaps you found that actually visiting vacation spots is more interesting than simply reading about them. Don't tell me you haven't realized that reading thing was a lie. But yeah, we sure have been all over, way different from when I was locked up just a little bit ago. Yes, it must be. It sure is a big world out there. Now I really want to protect it. Yeah, well, let's do what we can for it then. All this saving the world stuff really does sound stupid, though. Not at all. You need to feel that way or else the world will just fall apart. Well, in any case, we traveled the world and even gotten some sightseeing. Indeed, it has certainly proven more beneficial for us than if we planned people. Damn it, are you starting up with that again? You really know how to get on people's nerves, don't you? Alright, but we're not done. I want you to go to Natalia, put her as your on-screen character, go to status, and put on her Curious Princess title. Alright, now, as if this video isn't long enough, we are now going to head back to Cassinonia. But I did say, I think last episode, that I would try to make these videos a little bit longer. Otherwise, we're going to be doing side quests for like the whole week, and I don't think people really want to see me doing side quests all week. Now, I do have the side quest put in, and I also have it planned for the next story stuff. But this video is already long enough, so we're not going to do too much more after that. But anyways, come in here. Talk to Din. Din, look. What is it? We've searched the entire world. We've entered everything onto the map. Wow, you're something else, Nat. That's my curious cat for you. Now, Nat, you need a new form to explore new horizons. Abracadabra, metamorpho. What? Take that. Ah! Woohoo, Nat, you look fabulous. Don't startle me like that. If you're going to give me clothes, say so first. Presents are all about the surprise. In next week's episode, traveling adventure girl Natalia's rampage begins. I'm a little unsettled by your use of the word rampage. Now, if you go on to, like, bring me tons of trade items, I'll be happy, you'll be happy, the mouse is nappy, and the cats will be nappy. There's something else that's unsettling. Like, what? The way you talk, it's been bothering me this whole time. Why do you talk like that? Nat. The reason for that is simple. It's because the first thing a merchant presents to customers is her words. More clarification that Din's actually a girl. That's why? Yes, by talking strangely on purpose, I make a megaton impactor. I see. Now that we've cleared that up, go out there and start your grand fantastic trade item quest adventure. Right. And for doing all that, getting all the search points in the entire game, and talking to Din while in the Curious Princess costume title, we get the Adventurous Princess title. I like this title. Not only is it a really cool outfit that I really enjoy seeing on Natalia, it's my second favorite outfit for her, but it also allows you to find the rarer items from search points. So what's going to happen is eventually I'm going to sit down and go to all the search points with all the different titles on her to get like better chance of getting level 2 items, level 3 items, and so on and so forth, up to level 5, which is what Adventurer's Princess does. But that is absolutely it. But now that we've explored the world and got this new phone stone, this new refined flight stone, where else can we go with this? Find out next time on Let's Play Tales of the Abyss 100%. This is Joseph K. signing out. Y'all have a great day and keep it real.